I'm in your hands, so look at this situation. Mr. Kadike, right? Mr. Hezekiah?
Father, you know who I am, you know.
Yes, I know your name. I am just trying to convince myself that I do know who you are, that you are the catechist, that I am the parish priest, and you have the heart, the thought to come to my house and confront me that if truly, I mean, I'm still trying to understand, to comprehend that if truly I impregnated your daughter, is that why you are here?
Father, try to understand me. I'm even as confused as you. In fact, even more confused. I just want to know the facts from the fiction.
You don't have to hear from me. What is that? Why? That's what I'm saying. I'm still trying to comprehend why you would even have the thought. Your daughter is behaving in a very insane manner. All you have to do is bundle the girl up, send her to the psychiatry. Let them deal with her mentally. That's all.
Father, I doubt if my daughter is a mental case.
You do?
I do.
I see. Then I think you also have a mental problem. Because if a mad person can... then I think you also have a mental problem. Because I believe somebody who is sane will be able to identify a mad person. If you cannot see that she is mad, then you are also sick in the head. You are sick. You also need to go to the psychiatrist.
My daughter has made everything very clear. I want you to calm down. Let us trash these things. Now that the thing is still within the house. Because if it goes outside the house, it becomes bad. Even for this parish. Even, you have told me everything from your benevolence of giving her money for registration, the jump form, and all that and all that. She has made it clear. That's why I've come to you to give me your insight.
So this is what I get for being nice. This is what I get for trying to send your daughter to further her education. This is what I get.
Father,
yes, that is what you are telling me.
Father, I gave you my daughter to cook for you. I'm now beginning to understand. Probably you cooked my daughter and you overfed her. I came here for us to trash these things. And you are becoming antagonistic. I give you all the respect.
You are stupid. You are very stupid. Get out.
Don't let your pride overshadow your sense of reason. Because that's what is happening now.
Kanayo!
The earlier you calm down and we trash this thing, the better.
Kanayo! Where are you? Put this man out.
I'm asking. Your pride, no, don't worry. Don't put your paws on me. I will go. But Father, the truth about this pregnancy will come out.
Get out.
Okay, Father.
Make sure he doesn't come back.
I'm sorry you cannot see the bishop.
Why, is he not on seat?
I wouldn't say he's not on seat, but he's very busy with some government functionaries.
Father, I will wait. I will wait.
I don't think it will be necessary. He will be definitely one at the end of the meeting.
Father, I am a catechist in Roman Catholic Mission. I am from St. Joseph's Parish in Ekeh. And if I cannot lay my complaint to His Lordship, who else will I lay my complaint to? Please.
It's like you don't understand what I'm saying. The bishop is busy. Actually, you cannot see him today, next week, or is it even an appointment?
Do I need an appointment? I mean, this is an urgent thing. It's something that involves a scandal or something. You know, let me see him.
Then I suggest you go back to your parish and see your parish priest.
This involves my parish priests.
Don't you think that if we keep on breaching protocol every day for everyone that is in need, the bishop might be terribly weighed down? Don't you think so?
Father, the bishop is ordained to be a shepherd to all of us. In fact, this is his primary assignment. Even the government functions is less important than what I have. Because we're under his
Then see the Vicar General. But for the bishop, I think it's highly impossible. You can't see him.
Father, if you denied me seeing His Lordship, I might be tempted to handle this case my own way, and it may not be good.
Then God be with you.
Really? Okay. Thank you, Father. Come, my daughter, come. Come. Don't be afraid. Come and sit down, if I am not going to beat you. Oh? Sit down, don't fear. I'm not going to hurt you. Sit down. Ifunanya.
Papa.
Do you remember who was buried on that spot there?
Yes, Papa.
Who?
Papa, his brother Chinwuba.
Good. Now, I want you to have that at the back of your mind as you answer me this question. Ifunanya.
Papa.
Who is responsible for your pregnancy?
Papa, I know that I might have lied this way about Theodore being responsible for my pregnancy. I know who actually was, and it's not him. Papa, his father's lie. It all started that day he came to the house and met me crying over my jump. And he walks towards that end and asks me to come with him.
It's okay. With your parents? What is the problem? Huh?
It's the money for my jam form.
Okay, your jam form. What is wrong with it? Did you lose it? Did somebody steal it from you? What is the... Stop crying. What is the problem? Tell me so we can solve it.
Father Braden promised to see me through university before he traveled abroad. But now he has traveled and my father is telling me to wait until my younger brother Chichoke finishes his secondary school. While all my mates are in the school or will be taking their exam this year. They're telling me to wait.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. So where is the problem there? Is it who is going to sponsor you? Is it you not being in the university or the money for the jam? Which is which?
Who will sponsor me and the money for the jam?
Okay, stop crying. God works in mysterious ways. You will never understand. Okay, it's fine. I'll give you my number. Call me. Okay, so we can meet and then we'll see how best we can solve this problem. It's nothing to worry about. Just stop crying. At least you've told me what the problem is. It will be solved. Okay.
Thank you, Father.
And the meaning of Ifunanya is love. So you should be radiant. You should smile and be happy. Okay? We'll solve the problem. Stop crying. Alright? Thank you.
So when I called him, Papa, he asked me to come over to one guest house. He claimed he was having meeting with his friends that came back from abroad. On reaching there, Papa, on getting to that place,
come in. Come in. This is the room I told you about, my friend's room. You know, the white... No, sit here, sit here. Feel free. Feel free. Be comfortable. There we go. Remember my white friend I told you about? That they're going to check out some raw materials that we will export. Are you fine?
yes, I'm okay.
Good, good, good. You're fine. And beautiful as ever, alright? I'm sure you know you are beautiful. Come on, don't lie to me. You know you are beautiful. Doesn't your boyfriend tell you that every time?
But I don't have a boyfriend though.
Ah, come, don't say that.
No, I don't have any boyfriend.
Don't lie to me. I'm a priest. I would know.
But I'm not lying. I don't have any boyfriend.
Okay. So, does that mean I can apply?
But I do now, so that I'll start going now.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't call me father. Just call me Slide. Everybody calls me Slide. Huh? Okay. Oh, yes. Your jam?
Yes.
Good. I know it's running out of time. What's that? And 5. Just enough, right? You know? So you take this money, make sure that you write your bad form, okay? And then count it properly. And,
Stop now, I don't need to.
come on.
Papa, he raped me. He raped me, Papa. He pleaded with me, Papa. He knelt down with tears. Papa, he promised me everything. He promised me everything, Papa. To see me through my university education, to see Chijoke through his university education as well, and also to increase your salary. But notwithstanding all these promises, Papa, I forgave him because of what people will say and because he's a priest.
Father Sylvester raped you. Father Sylvester raped you. It's okay. It's all right. And you can go to bed.
Papa, please. Papa, just forgive me. Papa, forgive me.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You can now go to bed. Go and sleep.
Standing here telling me you're sorry. Can you turn the hands of time? You wrecked my life. You caused so much pain for me. You destroyed my life, and you took my joy away from me. You said you make me smile. You said you take care of me. You said you'd do anything just to keep this in love. And then you turn around away and left me all alone. Yes. Why did you
As a matter of fact, I should be on the 12:15 flight to Lagos. Yeah. Tomorrow? That should be on Thursday. Okay. Fine, it works for me.
That's the dog. That's it. Officers, arrest this man.
Hello. No, there is no problem. I will call you back. Yeah, God bless you.
Officers, arrest this man.
What is happening here?
What is happening here is what you cannot pretend to hide. What is happening here is that you've been taken away for your evil deeds. That you impregnated my daughter and you having incessant sexual abuses.
Wait,
with that.
Wait. Mr. Ezekiah, I am a little baffled at all of this. I'm running late for my flight. You guys, let's go.
See why I want to kill him? In the face of everything, he's still pretending he does not know. I wonder what I'm doing.
Calm down, calm down. Officers, do your job. Arrest this man.
I'm Inspector Kabiru from the 9th Police Headquarters, Abia. Young man, you're under arrest.
For what? Listen. Whatever you call yourself, look at this environment here. This is a parish house. Look across, that's the church. I am a priest.
You are a priest. You refer to yourself as a priest. You're a synchro priest. You're a psychedelic ajasco priest. In fact, your priesthood has no value.
I don't care. I'm not God to ascertain if you're actually his priest or not. Cobra.
Yes, sir.
Arrest him.
Okay, so what am I wearing? Is this fake?
Cobra.
Yes, it is fake! It's fake!
Wait, don't push. I will go on my own. Mr. Ezekiah, what is all this? What is all this?
It's all this is what you know. Don't pretend you do not know. Just pretend to be a priest. What kind of a priest are you?
What's all this accusation?
Please,
let me make a phone call.
What? Are you allowing him? What? No phone call.
Why can't I make a phone call?
Because you are evil.
There is an officer here. He knows I have the right to make a phone call. Right, officer?
He doesn't know what you are carrying between your thighs. He doesn't. I know.
No phone call.
I'll say no. But I know my rights.
There's no phone call. We are talking of criminal case here. Okay? You must go with us.
Okay, I'm going. Okay, let's go to station.
Don't worry.
Let me take my...
No, sir. I'm not taking anything.
Now let's go to station.
You won't take anything.
Mr. Ezekiah, you will regret this.
I will not regret. In fact,
I am a man of God.
You are a man of Satan.
I am a priest. You are a catechist.
Let's go.
I am a parish priest.
Your body belongs to God. Your phallus belongs to Satan. Huh?
What?
Yes, my lord.
Wasn't he supposed to be in Lagos already? When is he billed to travel?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. All right, hurry. Contact the Legal Commission. By the way, who is in charge of the Legal Commission?
My lord, Father Michael is in charge.
Oh, Father Michael. All right. Get inside my room, get me my phone on the desk. Okay? Anyway, call Michael. Call Michael and inform him. Better still, get me my phone. Let me call his lordship, the Bishop of Abia Diocese.
Right,
let me see how he can help us.
All right, my lord.
Yes. Jonathan.
My lord.
What happened?
This man raped and impregnated my daughter. And you people stay here and refer to him as a reverend, ordained reverend gentleman. What makes him a reverend? You people refer to him as that. I don't. To me, he's evil. He doesn't qualify for that attachment, that prefix of reverend. Not to talk of father. Father to who?
Ati, remember he's a priest forever.
Then let this priest forever marry my daughter forever.
Lord of Jesus.
Don't call blood of Jesus. It has nothing to do with it. You people see the truth and you only blind one eye. Innocent blood of Jesus, precious blood of Jesus into this evil. My brothers, do you know the weight, the enormity of the offense? And you have leave Jesus Christ out of this. Let's talk of the thing that happened.
You have to rethink over this issue. The man in question is an anointed man of God.
Am I not anointed? I'm an anointed catechist. And again, she raped an anointed child of God because my daughter was anointed. On occasions. Was anointed.
You have to find another way to deal with this issue other than going to the police. I mean, arresting a reverend father is an abomination and it's uncalled for.
Arresting a reverend father is an abomination. And what of a reverend father raping and impregnating an innocent girl? What is it called? Can you define that for me? I don't even think it's a... And you people keep saying reverend gentleman. Look, it is blasphemy to this Holy Catholic mission for such impurity to come into our denomination. I know the roots, I know the line. I'm sure he came through the back door because the Catholic community cannot make such a person a priest. If you go and find out, you see that what I'm saying is a fact.
Kati, do you know that the Bible says, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm?
Bam!
So I want you to be very careful what you say.
Do you know the significance of that quotation? Touch not my anointed. My daughter was anointed on 2 occasions. Her baptism, her confirmation. And then this man not only touched anointed child of God, raped an anointed child of God. In that process, raped my family, raped the community, and raped the Holy Catholic mission. And you are sitting here telling me, catechizing, that this man is holy. I tell you, I'm still going to find out how he entered into this denomination because he can never be a priest.
Kati, I have told you, bring down your temper.
Bring down my temper for what? It saddens me and it sickens me when you see the truth and you put your head the other way. Gentlemen, look at this and pass judgment that is supposed to be passed. A priest, you call a priest an ordained man of God, going around flinging his manhood that is behind under the cassock, which is very, very dangerous, and using it to impregnate all the innocent girls of the community, and you tell me he's a revived man of God. Who gave them that qualification? I tell you, this man is an impurity to Catholic community, and I'm still going to insist that I meet the bishop and let's find out what qualified him to be a priest. To find out. Jiniwayo, Megini.
Come on,
Mama, my mother, I am pouring water for you to take tea.
I'm alright. I don't want tea.
You don't want to take tea? This is unbelievable. My mother of all people don't want to take tea. Mama, what is the problem? I don't need to ask if there's a problem, because I knew that this your unscheduled visit wasn't going to be rosy at all.
How will it be, eh? How will it be? Benita, how will it be rosy when you have decided to work for the devil against the church, Benita? Benita, you of all people, no. Benita, I brought you up in the way of the Lord. Benita, why? Why you? Hey, Chimo. Benita, you have the guts to call police and arrested a man of God. Hey! Hey! Benita, he's a priest of the Lord. A priest of the Lord.
Wait. Wait. Don't cry your head to quake for nothing. I brought the police to arrest a man of God. Yes, a man of God that did what? A man of God that raped and impregnated an innocent girl and wanted to abandon her and fly abroad. That is the action I am taking against that my mother is crying her head off. Please, spare me that.
Baby, don't cry. Baby, don't continue to cry until you take your hands off that case.
Okay, in that case, I'll have to walk down to the street and buy you a packet of Panadol. Or better still, Panadol Extra, because you will be needing it. Huh?
Benita, you will go nowhere. Oh. Benita, you are going nowhere. Benita, that man is a priest of the Lord. Are you even sure he did what you said? What you are saying he did? Are you sure?
Mama, I am close to sure, Mama.
Oh, you are even close. You are not even sure. Benita, you are not even sure.
Mama, I am close to sure. Hey. And let me tell you what you don't know. My agency will take this particular case to court. And the receptionist that worked in that hotel, that he takes that poor girl to every weekend to go and abuse, they've all written their statements. As for this crying, you're crying, stop crying, because your doctor, Benita. I will make sure I get the Attorney General's fears to prosecute this case.
Benita!
No, wait a minute. On whose side are you? On the side of evil or on the side of good? Please tell me, I want to know.
I don't know. I don't know. See, all I am saying is that hands off the case. Hands off the case, Benita. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. See, let me tell you. Do you know that they are remembering that it is because of that slap that you gave to Father Dikeh? That is why you're not even yet married up till now. Or you've not heard?
And who cares? Who cares, Mama? I've heard worse things than those ones. I don't care, Mama. Do you know what gives me concern every other day that makes me angry about that incident? It's just because I won't have the opportunity to brutally slap that reverend 2 times. For pushing down an old woman who is old enough to be his grandmother on the pavement for just no cause. And you're here telling me about priest of God. Priest of God, my food. They will see me and you know your daughter.
Benita, please, Benita, I'm begging you. Benita, I'm begging you. This is not good. Hey, oh God, what will I do?
You're welcome.
How is the family, sir?
Well, the family is fine. I'm here. My wife is said as a family. These other people are at the back. You're welcome.
Actually, I came in a hurry. His lordship has asked that you should please come with me to the court at once. He wants to talk with you.
Oh, really? Is he on appointment?
Eh?
I said, is his lordship on appointment?
Yeah. Actually, he's waiting for you. Once we get there, he will talk with you and I'll bring you back.
You don't seem to understand what or you pretend you don't understand me, Father. Is he on appointment? He wants to see me, isn't it?
Did I give him an appointment to see me?
Go to
the backyard, please, let us talk. Monica, leave!
Now, Father, I think you understand what I mean. You see, I asked whether his lordship is on my appointment to see me.
Well, if it's not an appointment, he should see my dean, Chijoke. Oh, sorry, Chijoke is not yet back from the catechism. Better still, let him see my parish wife, who have just gone to the backyard.
Kati, please. calm down and cool down your temper.
No, my temper is not high. You see, you may not understand. But I think Father understands perfectly what I am saying. You know, because Father, if I keep out, you know, because I'm a very busy person, you know, at times, so I give people appointments. Don't you think so, Father? Don't worry, he understands me.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So, where are your parents and brother?
They all went out.
Okay.
See, Tudor, I really thank you so much for coming. I called you to this place to tender my apologies. Please.
No, please do not kneel before me. Sit down.
Tudor, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for putting you through all that you went through. Please, just find a way in your heart and forgive me. I'm sorry.
It's alright, Ife. It's alright. It's very hard to forgive, but the joy of finding out that the truth is known and I have been vindicated give me the strength to forgive you. I forgive you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
No, don't worry, Monsignor. Father Mike is already here to brief me on that. Yes. All right. Take care of the parish. Good. Father, let's sit down.
Yes. Father Mike, where is Sylvester at the moment? Where is he?
My lord, he's been granted bail, but I decided to take him to the pastoral center for retreats and conferences.
Okay, PCRC, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, tell me, what did our lawyers say concerning the legal position on these issues? What did they say?
Weighty, my lord, quite weighty. So they advised us to opt for out-of-court settlement.
Most certainly. That is what it is. It has to be settled out of court. It's just that the man, I mean the girl's father, I don't know if they say he's a catechist. Honestly, he's quite touchy. The man has refused to submit to any form of dialogue. So what do we do?
But my lord, that is quite understandable.
I know, Mike. I'm only perturbed on the feasibility of having a compromise with such an aggrieved man. Quite disturbed. Honestly, I don't know what we do.
My lord, I know someone who could be of help.
It's just that what Sylvester did is highly unpriestly. It's quite unethical and it's never heard of. It's sacrilege. Sacrilege to the core. It's just that God and man will bear us witness that this is not what we represent. I've never heard of it since I became what I am today. It's unheard of. Sylvester must not go unpunished. It's terrible. It's quite terrible.
Mr. Mo, this is Very Reverend Father Michael Ogazi, the chairman of the Diocesan Legal and Dialogue Commission. He's a good friend of mine, a mentor to my child, Father Chidi. He's such a nice man.
Chifu EJIKEME, please.
Omo, now we go.
Please. Respect the relationship that has existed between your family and mine. In the name of God, I ask. please tell me why exactly are you here?
Amunawego. The father would like to speak with you.
Peace be with you, sir.
And also with you, Father.
See, I'm really sorry for what has happened. But I want to assure you that the church is committed to seeing that the whole thing is resolved and resolved amicably. You see, I'm here on the directive of the church courier and his lordship. And he has asked me to find out from you what you expect of the church. So, sir, how exactly do you want the church to handle the matter? I mean, the way forward.
Thank you, Father. I'm going to make it very brief, precise and to the point. Well, whether the way forward or backward or to any direction, it boils down to one thing. Let Sylvester, or Father Sylvester, the way you people refer to him, because I don't think he is qualified. Let him come down, perform all the traditional and Christian marriage rites the way it's supposed to be done. Take my daughter home, live with my daughter as man and wife. Or on the alternative, he will have to face the wrath of the law. He has to be prosecuted for child abuse and molestation, rape, unlawful custody, and all the other sundry charges that is attached to this kind of crime, period.
Where were your values? Look at where you have landed us. Just look at that. Look at yourself and look at the church. Sylvester. Rape. Rape. Sexual molestation. Pregnancy. Pregnancy. That's what we are talking about here. Oh, Sylvester. No. You have incurred a letter sententiae and should know the position of the law and the Holy See.
The position of the canon is clear on this. Like you said, a letter sententiae is what it is. And by virtue of that law, I can no longer be called a priest, irrespective of what anybody does or says. By virtue of that same law, I voluntarily withdraw as per the law, and my conscience dictates. My Lord, I am sorry. I'm deeply sorry for my actions, and I didn't mean any of this. I regret what I did. Please, thank you for understanding and supporting me. You are indeed a great father.
It's alright. It's alright, son. Well, the right thing to do in this type of situation is not only to withdraw, but you must, I repeat, you must own up to that responsibility. You see, that child deserves the love and care of a father vis-a-vis the family. And so I would want you to take full charge, take full responsibility of your actions. We'll continue to pray for you and give you the necessary support these 2 ways we can. Well, a courier would prepare the documents for your withdrawal and forward it to Holy See for certification. May the peace of the Lord be with you.
Lordship, I came here out of my own volition. I did not come here because any human being prodded me to come, or persuaded me, or from any pressure whatsoever. I came on my own volition because I wanted to see His Lordship.
Thank you so much. I commend you for that. So go ahead.
With all due respect, His Lordship, I don't think you have to commend me yet because I'm aggrieved. Your Lordship, I came here to see you on several occasions and I was denied. There are a lot of things that happened that you may not know. You are our shepherd here on earth. You represent Christ here on earth to us. And when we have need, we're supposed to come to you. But the way they are treated, at times some are stopped at the gate. If they are not stopped at the gate, His Lordship, they are stopped on the flimsy reasons that they do not have appointments. I believe it is wrong, His Lordship, because everybody that is around this parish or this diocese look up to you to come and see you for their problem. If that is your own making, it is wrong. And it is not in accordance with the principles of Salus Animero.
It's alright, sir. We shall take correction in due time.
Father Jonah, don't tell me it is alright. I'm in the presence of His Lordship. I want to bear my mind. If it were not for you, this problem would have been solved long time ago. I came here on several occasions and you denied me having the presence of His Lordship. Let me ask you, Father Jonah, on the day you were made a priest, did you seek appointment from God? Your Eminence, with all due respect, I know that all of you who are ordained here, on the day you were made a bishop, His Lordship, you did not seek for an appointment from God. Don't stop with EJIKEME. This is the time I have to tell His Eminence what I observe here, so that if there are corrections that could be made, they could be made now. Because a lot of people who have desires to see you, Your Eminence, are denied the opportunity of your presence. So, my Lord, we come to you for salvation unto the Lord. But when they are denied, it is very, very bad. My Lord, because you do not reach your people, we have a lot of parishes under your diocese. But because of the weight of the work you have at hand, we know you cannot reach all the parish. And because of this, some of the priests are taking undue advantage if you're not visiting some of their parish to do things their own way. At times people use police to harass people, to blackmail them. And I believe that this is wrong. They alienate you from your flock, which is members of this diocese. So, my Lord, I remember the case of one Father Raphael in Amachala. I don't know whether, if you remember, Father Raphael in Amachala, There was a time
all right. Well, Mr. Iskaya Umu, my catechist. Thank you very much.
Thank you a lot.
I must thank you very much because you've spoken very well. It's good that you spoke. But please, I do not wish that you bear your points. You know, usually it's better taken when concise and precise. It's better taken that way. And do not forget that we have a matter on our hand, a very crucial one for that matter. So much as you are aggrieved, I would want you to take note of that. Please.
Thank you, my lord.
And Father Michael.
Yes, my lord.
Do you have anything to say?
Yes,
speak.
Mr. Umu, we really sympathize and apologize for all that has happened.
I thank you, good people, for welcoming me here, even though I've wronged you greatly. Father Mike wanted to make an apology on my behalf, but I insisted that I wanted to do it in person. I know how much wrong I have caused your family, and I wanted to make a personal appearance to apologize to Funaya, look her deep in the eye and say I am truly sorry to you, Mr. Hezekiah. I can't look you in the face, but I'm so sorry. To Madam, I deeply regret my actions.
It's okay, Father Sylvester.
I want you all to know that it was never my intention. It was not my volition to want to be a priest of this sort. It was, in fact, I had never wanted to be a priest in the first place, but my parents forced me into this in their own selfishness. All the same, I am not going to dwell on my weaknesses, but I pray and I urge you all to join me and pray for me that the good Lord will help me overcome soon. I am deeply sorry for the wrong that I have caused. I'm deeply sorry for denting the holy prestige of priesthood. I strongly regret my actions. I'm sorry.
It's okay, Sylvester. It's okay. Mr.
Father.
The diocesan courier and the College of Consultors met yesterday and agreed on so many issues concerning your daughter. In fact, they condemned in absolute terms what Father Sylvester did. In fact, the Catholic Church does not condone such evil. They also decided that the sum of 100,000 naira should be given to the family as compensation. So here is the check.
Keep your check, Father. As you can see, my family is not so much in want.
we have not been so threatened by hunger, by our looks. God is still with us, and God still provides for us, so keep your check. But there is something I want to tell you and Father Sylvester here, and even the bishop, the parish council, the other priests, both here and beyond. It is unfortunate that a mere catechist turns to advise the priest, but the onus has fallen on me, considering the circumstances of this situation. Priesthood is more of a virtue than a title. You people made a vow. You took an oath before God and man. Please keep to that vow. We're all human beings. Do not usurp the rights and the privileges of the depraved or the underprivileged. You know, as priests, all eyes on you, the eyes of man and the eyes of God, because you took a vow before him, taking into consideration that you have to give account of your stewardship and your contributions to the Salus Animarium. My daughter and her kid will be taken care of, with or without the money from the Catholic community. There are other people who are so underprivileged, who are far less better than this family. I think they need that money more than we do. You'll do me that favor of taking the money and using the money for the depraved of the community, even in our own parish. I thank you for the concern, Father.
Father, I have the leave of my client here to discontinue all litigations regarding to this matter. And I have already commenced the process to withdraw this case.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Father.
Mr. Hezekiah, thank you very much. Madam, I thank you.
And so, Ify, I beg of you to understand and bear with me, as I can not stand the shame and stigma which this mistake of mine has placed on me. It is so heavy, so I have decided to leave the stage for a while. As you read this letter, I would have arrived London.
Huh?
Where I intend to cool off from this whole scandal while trying to pick the pieces of my life again. Don't be too hot. I wish you and your baby well. I hope you see things from my point of view. That's all right, Ify. Let's go. I don't want that. Unless I will begin to let you see things from my own point of view. Now, don't aggravate my own anger, please. Sylvester has absconded.
Line. Have you seen it? Have you seen it? Is it not yet time you begin to learn to take it easy with this child?
Who is a child? If you refer to her as a child, a woman who is about to deliver, what she's carrying are children or child. If you refer to her as a child, when she delivers, what will you refer that child to as? Granny?
Please, Papa, I am begging you. Let's come together like family we used to be before. Let's come together and support her to go through this situation. Papa, I'm begging you, please. Please, Papa.
Sylvester, well, you are begging me. But the man who is the head of the affair
has absconded. So who takes care of the whole thing? I was assuming that after all the begging and pleading, he would have at least stayed to see this girl through this tough time. But he has gone to cool off.
Papa, please, Papa, please. I know that I've brought so much disgrace and disappointment to you, but forgive me, Papa.
I don't know how much shame and disgrace you have brought to me. In fact, you are now adding it with the agony because I have to run around to find money to take care of you, both your antenatal and your prenatal.
Papa, I know. Please. Papa, please, I'm sorry, Mama. You too, I'm so sorry. Because why are you here, Papa? Because Mama, because Chijo,
I'm begging you,
Papa, please.
Let us find it in our heart to forgive her. Papa, she needs our support and love.
Sit down. It's no sin.
It's okay.
No, Papa, I'm disappointed you, Papa. Papa, I'm disappointed you, Papa. I'm disappointed you so much.
Ifunanya, it's alright.
Stop crying.
Oh my God.
Stop crying.
She needs our support.
Sorry. Ifunanya, it's not as if I blame you so much, even though I blame you. The innocent girl was lured and raped. And now he has absconded. And he has left everything for me. But it shall be well. God is still with this family. Ifunanya, you will have your child and we will take care of this child in Jesus' name.
Papa, thanks, sir. Papa, thanks, sir. Mama, thank you.
You wrecked my life. You caused so much pain for me. You destroyed my life. And you took my joy.
So, how is everyone doing?
Well, we're just there.
Have they moved on?
Not much. Especially Mom who always hinges the increase of that death on you.
On me?
Yeah.
Me? Why?
See, that first suffered just like the day we got the news of your excommunication.
Bobby, I wasn't excommunicated. I withdrew voluntarily.
Well, whatever. Just that he never really regained himself after that and he died of the same ailment.
Wait, Bobby, are you saying I killed Dad?
Well, I've not said so.
Can we possibly stop talking about this? I mean, Sexy, you promised you're going to stop talking about this so we could move on to the next level.
Well, my family is not letting me to.
My goodness,
Can you not see it?
I mean, I can't believe you're going to use this fairy tale to ruin my marriage. I cannot believe it. Bobby, you and I spoke a couple of times when we were away and you assured us you're going to have things fixed up before we get here.
Christine, for crying out loud, I'm doing my best.
Oh, maybe your best is just not good enough. I mean, why can't they possibly respect his opinion? He doesn't want to become a priest. He wants to get married, not to become a priest.
Look, I do. I respect his opinion.
I don't think you understand. Apparently you don't. Because you're not doing anything to help Bobby. Nothing.
What happened to my building?
Bro, you have to calm down. You know, it's not been easy. Since after your excommunication and Daddy's death, Mom wouldn't have anything to do with you, so we moved over here.
Well, brothers, can we possibly get in now? I mean, it's practically hot.
Yeah, alright. Bro, the keys. Mom, I'm back.
You're welcome.
Good day, Mom.
Mom, that's the lady I want to marry.
What is going on here?
What?
Your mother, she just walked out on us practically.
Kristen, look, I told you before, calm down. Like I told you earlier, it's going to take some time for Mom to get over all this, and you know that.
That is the problem. We don't have much time on our hands now, do we? Our wedding is in a month's time, and this is how she receives us. She walks out on us practically, like really, seriously, I mean honestly, sexy.
Hey, Christine, calm down, please.
Baby, I have a lot on my mind, okay? Just give me a minute.
And then he walks out too.
Hey, what's all this? It's okay, calm down.
What is wrong with everybody?
Sylvester, what do you want? What have you come to take again? Haven't you taken enough? You took away my husband, my peace, my dignity. What else do you want? Is it my life? Is that what you want?
Mom.
Don't touch me. Don't come near me. Oh my God. Sylvester. Did I tell you what happened to your father? He died from a heartbreak that you caused for him.
Mother, I don't understand. Why is everyone passing judgment on me? Why? Is there nobody around here that sees things the way I see them?
No! Because your way is the way to doom. The way to anguish. That no one, Sylvester, no one wants to go there. My husband sacrificed his life for your surging actions. And don't give me one reason to wanting to avenge him.
Fine. Mother, fine. Do as you wish. Do whatever you like. But don't look back. Just make sure you don't. And I'm sure you remember deep down inside you when I used to yell and wail that I don't want to go to the seminary. And you sat there and did nothing. You watched Dad push me into the seminary because of his own selfish reasons. What did you do? Nothing. And now you want to make me look like the bad one?
It was all your fault, for Christ's sake.
No, it wasn't my fault, Mother. No, it wasn't. I'm not going to accept it. I know who I am. Don't tell me what I'm not.
You are nothing but a failure. That is who you are.
Failure.
You are one.
You're wrong. I'm just a victim of circumstances. I should have said no in the first place. I shouldn't have allowed you to send me down there. Don't talk to me.
Get out.
Excuse me.
Yeah, that's enough. I'm sure that wasn't so
Let's get out of here.
That was extremely terrible. I mean, this was the first day we were visiting. Sexy?
Stop the drama and let's go. Pick a bag,
But
please.
fine.
Pick a bag.
Why did you make me carry a bag?
Pick a bag.
Goodness, I hate to visit.
Hey, bro. What, are you leaving? Yes, please. Alright.
Papa, it's 5,000 naira.
I know, my daughter. It is 5,000 naira. I know it's not even up to half of what you demanded for. But if I am my daughter, you see my situation. You see, your son
was at the hospital last week. You know how much I spent on his drugs, his tests and all that. Up to 10,000. And that wound left me unbalanced. Please manage it. Money will come and then we'll see what we can do if money comes.
Thank you so much, Papa. Papa, I don't want it to look as if I'm not appreciative. I really appreciate everything you've been doing for me since I entered this higher institution. But Papa, I really have to pay my school fees. Please, is there any place we can just borrow?
Funanya, if we want to go and borrow, that means you have hope somewhere of paying back. Borrow and pay back from where? From what? If it were when your mother was alive, that could have been a different case. Maybe she would be helping out with the proceeds from the half of both. Chijoka has barely settled down. She secured his freedom from his master the other day in his trade. And he has not started making anything at all. I still spend for him. I spend for everybody. Because, see my situation.
Hey, Papa, what about the new parish priest? Can't you just talk to him and see if he can lend us money?
Efunanya, parish priest. Parish priest. Efunanya, again. In any case, I haven't even related with the new parish priest. When did he come? Just the other day. I don't know the kind of a person he is, so he's out of the question. Do you understand? Well, I think what I can do, after all, I was the person who said you should go to school. I cannot be the person who said you should stop school now. No. If I cannot get from any other person, well, I will go back to the parish council and see what they can do. I'm not giving it as a promise, but they are the only hope that I can squeeze out something from now. Oh, Nemi.
Okay, Papa, thank you so much. I really thank you. And all I want to assure you that this person here is new Ifunanya. If there's any dignity in me left, I will use it to make you proud.
Ifunanya, you don't have to dwell so much on the past. It's going to enjoy your future. You understand? There is nobody that comes out of this very life, in this life, that won't have ups and downs of life. But you have to forget the past at times and forge on. It's written in the Bible. I think it's Isaiah 43 or somewhere. And we have to forget the past and look to the future. That is what I want to do. Now, you know I have baptism, children's baptism tomorrow morning. Let us go ask. I know God will somewhere bring this money, and you must go to school in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Let us pray so that we can go and sleep. Now.
Otito, come. Come on, kiss your mother. Hey! Papa is a big boy.
I'm sorry for the wrongs I did. I'm sorry cause I caused all
this. You don't know how much I tried. I did so many things just to make sure I leave the seminary. I wailed, I fought, I failed exams. But I lost. Every time. Like a candle when, boom, my father appears. And what happens? All my trouble is blown away.
But how does he do that? He bribes them?
You can't bribe a Catholic priest, sweetie. I don't know, I guess he just enjoys your goodwill.
Well, my love, all that is history now, as we have to, get booming. I mean, get ready for our upcoming wedding. It's really important that this works.
Yeah, I know. Why does Bobby keep calling my phone?
Go on, sexy, pick up his call.
No, I won't pick it up.
No, you have to. Now, Bobby is the key success to our upcoming wedding. Your mother just has to accept the wedding before my parents get here. Else, it's difficult for you and I, you know that. Go on, pick up his call. Come on, sexy, pick it.
Bobby, what do you want?
Sorry for keeping you waiting, eh? This is a little token from me. It's my widow's mite.
Father?
It's 30,000 naira.
What? Father? 30,000?
Please manage it.
Father, you're saying manage it. If you had given me 500 naira, I would have said let me manage. But 30,000, I'm going to damage it and damage myself.
Don't talk like that. Don't talk like that. Don't talk like that.
Thank you, Father.
You're very welcome.
God will bless you.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome.
God will bless you, Father.
And bless you too. And bless you too.
Father, let me not just waste your time because I know that you have a lot of other things to do.
Sorry, lest I forget. A seminar will be coming in next Sunday. Next week. So I want us to meet on Sunday to prepare for his coming.
Is he coming for any special visit? Let me know how I'm going to prepare.
You know, the other seminar I had just left for.
Oh, okay, just a replacement. No, it's all right. You don't have a problem.
Just mind me.
I'm at your service. Okay. Thank you, Father.
I take care.
Thank you so much, Father, for this.
My regards to the family, please don't forget.
Thank you, Father.
So, Sexy, what's the program like? I mean, how are we moving? Because I have this cousin I really have to see.
I think first things first, we will go by my house, check out the cleaners, see how well they clean the place up. Then secondly, we will go by Mom's place and see if there's a change of heart. And then finally, we will call your cousin now, see where she is, and then we can meet her wherever.
My goodness, the thought of going to see your mother gives me butterflies in my stomach. I mean, I could possibly puke. I cannot believe we're going there again.
Sweetie, we can't just give up. We can't just go there once and that's it. We have to keep trying. Come on, give it a try, all right? You know what I'm thinking now? Bobby is my problem now. He seems to always take the car when I need it. He just...
Well, I think you should call him up.
That's exactly what I'm doing. It's just beginning to get on my nerves. Hello, Bobby. You are beginning to piss me off. I need the car. Yes.
Oh my God, Chacha, you look beautiful. Thank you. And you too. Why, thank you. Honestly, I thought you had no more coming. I mean, we've been calling and calling, and perhaps you didn't want to see me.
Sorry, I was in class writing a quiz. How is Auntie and your dad?
They're beautiful. My parents and my siblings are going to come at the end of the month for our wedding.
This is good. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh, sorry, we've been here for a while. What would you want? Food, drink, ice cream?
I don't know what they sell here.
Perhaps I guess they have good food here, my love.
The food is good. It's good.
Okay. So tell me, does Uncle still crack one's ribs?
That one. You need to see him and find out yourself.
Oh, my love, you need to meet my uncle. You laugh until you almost drop. Sure.
Hello. You need me? If we needed you, we would have called you. Excuse us.
Oh, wait. My love, I mean, don't you think this is a memorable day? Why don't we set it up with a picture so we could always keep the memory moving?
Well, makes sense.
Alright, come on, take us a picture.
Baby, it's not even up to 20 minutes. I haven't thought that you're up school reading.
Reading, Ekeh. No, I went to have some fun, Jari.
Ha! Oh, they enjoy you.
You know that my cousin, I told you, that live in London, my auntie's children, they're back.
Baby, it's not true!
Yeah, they're back. You know, all those times to tell me, I'll call you when I get into the country and everything. I thought she was joking. You know, these are abroad people. But I'm very, very surprised though. She really called and she came. I've been hanging out with them. I've been with them since. You need to see her. Ha!
Are you serious?
London good though.
Hey!
Born this nonsense school.
Babe, they enjoy you.
Not be small. This skin.
Was they born there? Is their father a white?
No, white girl. He's from Umunya here now.
You are not sure?
Very serious. They're from here now. She's my cousin. I'm from here, so she should be from here.
Babe, I envy them. Ha. But these are the only cousins of yours that I've not set my eyes on.
You've not met her?
Yes, honestly.
But we took pictures of.
Eh? Hey! Show, I beg. No, there's no picture here. Are you sure you've not forgotten?
Why?
Babe, show me picture now.
Now you go stay here. Wait.
Hey! who did you say your cousin is?
And my cousin, and this is her fiancé. What?
Nothing. Did you know him too well?
He's my cousin's fiancé.
And the one at the center, this one, who is he?
He's her fiancé.
Are you sure?
Yes. Her fiancé. What? Ifeanyi, what is it? Talk to me now. What is it?
Uncle, good afternoon.
Are you still coming back from the church service that dismissed long time ago?
Oh, good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon.
Uncle,
where are you going?
It's the seminarian. Uncle, he asked me to lead him to Ochoma's house.
As what? As escort or topography mistress?
No.
Oh, sir, please don't be offended. Actually, I was the one who asked her to stay back so she could accompany me.
It's not about being offended. Why would you ask her to stay back and take you there? Is he one of the other boys that are supposed to take you even if you want to go to Chomba's place?
Sir, please, it's just an informal visit.
So, you have to take her for an informal visit. Be careful, seminarian. Be careful. I don't want you taking this girl anywhere without my permission. Why would you do that?
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to upset you.
I'm not upset. The only thing is that there's a saying in my place that if an old woman falls a second time, she's bound to recount the contents of her basket. Achoromia, I don't want that. This is the only one that is left now. Since my wife died. She cooks for me. She takes care of this small boy. And we have started this kind of movement. I don't want it. Come on, go home!
Oh, Uncle, let me escort him now.
Let me take you to Choma's place.
Sir, please don't bother. I can find my way.
So it's not as if you need company or somebody to show you Choma's place. You just need her company. Seminarian, what's that your name again?
EKENNA, sir.
Huh. Please, I am warning you. Please, stay clear. Stay clear. One is enough for me. No, sir! No, sir! Go to where you want to go. So what were you people saying?
We're trying to say that we've worked hard already.
I know it is not about working hard. It's about putting enough focus. Because we have a time limit for this to get ready.
The problem we have now is cement.
You cannot tell me it is cement because we showed you a depot where you can always go and carry cement, whether we pay or not. It's a member of the parish that owns that cement.
Felix!
Yeah, bro, she's coming.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I spoke with her and she has accepted to meet with you both.
Thank God. I hope she doesn't work out again this time. I mean, she used to go in all the time.
Baby, can you just be positive?
Oh yeah, positive. At least I was on the first two occasions. Oh!
Good day, Mom.
Good evening. You are both welcome.
Thank you. How's your day?
I hadn't much to do today. Today is a Sunday.
Oh, I forgot. I've been sexy and I did go to church today.
Mom, how are you?
I am fine. Do I look sick?
No, no, I'm just, it's just nice to ask how somebody's doing.
Yes.
Just a normal, how are you? That's all. Anyway, we brought these things from London.
Yes. Yes, we did. Sly and I realized that Dad was like girl's best friend. Yes. Sylvester, I was told that both of you want to speak with me. I never asked for a gift.
Mom, we traveled. It's only nice that we buy you some things. It's...
Yes, we were thinking, of course, you were going to like something. I have an evening mass to attend. You're both welcome once again.
Mom, where you go? Mom, don't...
Why does your mother always like to walk out? Mother loves to walk out on people. That's so traditional for her. On the wedding day, we're going to have to get 2 armed mobile men, so she doesn't walk out before the vow. After the vow... Oh goodness, my father is going to be so embarrassed. Now he wants to get acquainted with your family, and then that's what she does. On the first day he comes here, she's going to walk away. That's your family. Yours. Walk out all the time. People come here, even with diamonds. They're a girl's best friend. Women love diamonds. Not even a smile. No thank you. She walks away. That's it. Your family, not mine.
I thought you were attending the evening mass. Or isn't it time yet?
My dear, it's time, but it's just that I don't think I can still make it today. Yes, I'm just tired.
So weak. What is the problem, Chita? What is it? I've been asking you this thing since yesterday.
Chita, I'm okay. Chita, I'm fine.
You can't be fine, no? You cannot be fine. How come you didn't attend a single mass today? What is with my cousin's fiancé that's plunged into this mood? What's with the picture you saw yesterday that is making you behave this way? What is it, Ifunaya?
Okay.
I don't think so. I don't think so. You had better snap out of this mood because I'm no longer comfortable in this room again. What is the problem?
Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Udo, do you want as well?
Yes, now. No be me and I follow do the waka.
Okay.
Oh God. She's a nice girl. Yes.
Ah, Kati is here. Good afternoon, sir.
Sammy, do you want?
Good afternoon, sir.
Uncle, good afternoon.
Do you want what? No, does he want what? The fruit juice I bought for Chibuzo, the small boy. A small boy want to deny him that and give it to him.
Uncle, he said he was thirsty.
Chinanyangwa, did he say he was thirsty of fruit juice? Shouldn't you have offered him water? Huh? You are offering it as if it's your own. Chinanyangwa. Chinanyangwa.
Oh, Chineye, how come you giving me something you already know belongs to someone else? Please, Kati, don't be offended.
I'm offended. And don't pretend that you are this is holier than thou look. Don't give it to me. Because I have noticed some stupid movements. Not one occasion, not two.
I beg your pardon, sir.
I will not pardon you. Number one. And I will not let you have what you really want with this girl. You remember I have noticed one or two things before, which you know exactly what I'm talking. You know where I'm going.
Kati, are you accusing me of wanting to lure her into sexual immorality?
Oh, is that what you have in mind? I didn't voice it. I didn't say anything. So your guilty conscience has, look at it, it's even in your looks. A senior seminarian like you, you're a funky seminarian. You depict yourself as a he-goat with the tuft here and everything here, and you're supposed to be a seminarian.
Kati, I only demanded for water after a tiring visitation at Amugu village. And nothing else.
And he offered you what? She offered you fruit juice. Did you say no? If you had wanted water, you should have said no. If she had offered blood, would you have taken it? Let me ask. Huh? What do you want with this girl?
Sir, this is ridiculous. Okay, especially coming from a catechist like you.
Coming from a catechist like me? Look at the way you are dressed. And you're saying, coming from a catechist who dressed like a catechist, if you remove this thing, you become a Roy, or you Roy, or even fella. The way you are shaping your punky priest. Don't you people have shame? The way you look. It matters. You look like a he-goat. It shows that that's what you have inside you. Don't he-goat near her. Because I will kill you. In fact, I will show you what is ridiculous. I'm going to the parish house to make a formal report. Makada mama, when that time comes. I don't need you and your castle here again. Let me go to the parish house and make a formal report.
Udo, are you sure? I'm very, very sure, Father. It was just water, nothing else. We just branched there to take water.
Nothing else? What followed after water? Was it not a packet of juice?
Mr. Udo, calm down.
No. There's no point asking me to calm down. Because this kind of a thing, I've experienced it before. If I leave this thing lying low, it will cause something that will cause trouble for not only me, but the parish.
Mr. Ezekiah, calm down. You have brought this matter before me to handle it, am I right?
Yes, Father.
So allow me handle it.
Okay, Father, handle it.
Udo, excuse us.
Yes, Father.
This seminarian is a boy I know so well. I did my apostolic work in his home parish. So I know him so well from the beginning to the end. I know everything about him. I know you are judging us from what you have experienced in the past. But that should not be a yardstick that you should use to judge all of us.
Father, I think it has to come into it. Because I've had issues, just like you said. It is the issues that I'm trying to curb. That's the issues that took my wife from me. So don't blame me when I try to curb it and to stop it earlier.
I know, and I perfectly understand you. But you have to calm down and control your emotions and mindsets concerning your past experience with your first daughter. Psalm 4 verse 4 says, "Be angry, but not sin." I would like you to see my brother here, a seminarian, like your son, and bestow the trust of a father to a son.
Father, it will be difficult. I have bestowed trust on Father Sylvester before. What happened? You know exactly what happened. At least before you bestow trust on somebody, the person has to look trustworthy. Look at him. Does he look trustworthy the way he's looking? I bestowed trust on Sylvester. He came in with this American jingle. High. Until my daughter's stomach got so high that has to put the family into this embarrassment.
There exist so many gifts, all given by one spirit. That's how our characters are in the world. The character of the human being is different. We are all different. I would like you to put your past, as it concerns Father Sylvester, behind you. No, Father Sylvester was one of a kind, but the institution of priesthood is virtuous, holy, and divinely blessed. Mr. Ezekiah, please learn to restore your trust on the church.
Father, Sylvester was one of a kind. The way I'm seeing him, he is going to be two of a kind. And that is why I try to curb these things. Look at him. Before I bestow my trust on somebody, I have to look at the way he's looking, like a Roy. If he removes his cassock, what will I take him for? You have to tell this in, put it in when you people go to meetings. Let them know the way they dress and do it. Look at the way he shape. Look at this tuft. Look at it. If he removes this thing, I will not regard him as a seminarian. I look at even this one like a Roy or a disco artist. Take a good look at him with the punk and funky. I don't like funky priests. Look at him, punk all over him. Does that show me, would that give me encouragement to trust him? And we are now talking about gifts. Some of them are giving gifts of Casanova. They wear this very thing, they cover a lot of things under them. Even the hot and the cold. Do you understand? I do not want anybody who have a hot manhood under his thighs to come near my compound again. That's all I'm trying to curb.
Bob, is there something wrong with me? Am I the only one seeing it like this? I don't understand why nobody else is seeing it from my point of view. From the way I am seeing it. I called sister up last night and she practically hanged up the phone on me. Why is that so? Why must it be so?
Look bro, calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down. Don't tell me to calm down. Because you don't know what I'm doing. You don't know what I'm up against. This marriage is important to my rehabilitation. Do you understand that? Does it make sense to you?
I know.
No, wait. You don't know! I see all these people walking around here, and I know it's in their mind's eye, the way they see me. And it's not fair for my own people to mete out such treatments to me. It's not freaking fair, Bob.
Okay, look. I promised to talk to mom and sister, like I told you before, and I'll do it.
For how long have you been speaking to them? You've been talking to them for God knows how long. How long? Bob, long even before I returned, right? And what did it yield? What? Contempt? Scorn? Name it, what else?
But I tried.
You didn't try hard enough. You didn't try hard enough, Bob. You don't know what I'm up against. This girl's father sees me in a high position. He holds me with a lot of weight, high esteem. Now he is the one who's supposed to recommend me for this UN internship I'm supposed to attend. Now picture this. He returns only to see hostility from my people. How does that work? My own people. What does this say of me? Huh? If you were the father, what would you think?
Does this recommendation have anything to do with your marriage to Christine?
Hell yes it does! That's what I'm trying to tell you! If you were her father and you return to find out that your daughter is broken-hearted from an unfulfilled marriage, and the same idiot that broke her heart comes back to you for a favor, what would you automatically do? Withdraw your approval, right? Am I stupid? I'm a fool or I'm an idiot? I'm none of the three. I know what I'm talking about.
Okay, bro, listen. Calm down. Now, where is Christine?
I'm here, Chacha. I'm actually on the table by your right. Oh, your left. Yeah, your left. Just look by your left once you get in. Okay. Hi. Oh, why? So, tell me. What's about this urgency?
Just calm down. Please, did you come with him?
You asked me not to come with him, so I didn't. And I was like wondering why.
I'm here to save you from something I would have haunted you for the entire days of your marriage. Yeah? How well do you know this fiancé of yours?
Come on, Chacha. I mean, I know him well enough to have accepted his proposal for us to get married.
Well, if you say so. But I'm sure you don't know him to the point of his ex-life. Because I know the last time you visited.
Thank you very much for reminding me, Chacha. I do know a lot about his ex-life. I know he was once a priest who got obsessed with it, couldn't handle it, and then he had to leave.
But not if he hadn't gotten my roommate pregnant.
What? I beg your pardon.
You don't know anything. So he didn't tell you the truth. You don't know the part of the story.
What are you trying to do, Chacha? Are you trying to cause problems between myself and the man I'm about to marry?
No. Why would I want to do that? Do I know him? I merely showed my roommates the picture we took the last time we were here. And that's how I got to know.
Well, I mean, if you got a girl pregnant and you didn't deem it fit to let me know, that means it's inconsequential. Obviously, it's going to have her about the pregnancy and then we can all move on. Come on, Chacha, we all do shit. All of us.
Listen, I know we all do shit. But the difference between this particular shit and the one we all do is that the baby boy is alive and kicking and is being taken care of by his grandfather.
You've got to be kidding me.
I am dead serious.
Wait a minute. I mean, Slayer has a kid from another woman. Some woman. Not just a kid. He has a son.
He has a male child.
Honestly? I mean, really? I mean, seriously?
Please pick this call. It's Sister Jane.
I don't want to talk to her. I spoke with her yesterday night. What is it that she wants to talk about today?
Mom, don't be ridiculous now. Do you have to determine for your daughter how many times she has to call you in a day?
I will determine to anybody when not to haunt my life concerning Sylvester's issue, please. Bobby, that boy ruined my life and my husband's life.
Mom, for how long? For how long are you going to keep malice with your own son? Fine, he has erred. We admit he has erred. You know so, I know so. But doesn't the Bible enjoin us to forgive those who have trespassed against us? Hello, Sister Jane. It's me. Yeah, I'll call you back later. All right. Mom, see, you have to understand that Sylvester is just an unfortunate man who fell to the pranks of Satan in trying to prevail against the holiness of the church.
Bobby, all I am asking and praying to God every day is for him to give me the grace. Because that is one thing that I lack right now.
Mom, you already have the grace. Just use it. Look, the Bible says in 2 Corinthians 12 verse 9 that his grace is sufficient for us. You have the grace, I have the grace, we all have the grace. Put it to use.
And I am telling you that I don't have it.
Sweetie, have you heard from your dad lately? As in, are they still coming in by the 19th?
Yeah. Why?
No, there was nothing. I was just thinking, listen, I was just thinking, maybe we should just put our marriage arrangements on hold. I mean, no, nothing bad. You know, just so that I can sort out this issue with my parents. You understand what I mean? And I don't think it would be cool for your mom or your dad to come down and see me, you know, in such hostile conditions, you know, with my parents, right?
Well, Sly, I must tell you, your mother's attitude is beginning to embarrass me. I mean, no offense. It's also embarrassing. I mean, it's beginning to bother me and I'm beginning to think about it a whole lot.
Thinking? About what?
The whole priest quitting saga. I mean, why is everybody so worried? You just made a decision for your life, for yourself. Why is everybody so upset and obsessed about the priesthood? Unless, of course, there's something embarrassingly scandalous you must have done that we don't know about.
Scandalous? Like what?
I don't have anything in mind. Perhaps there's something we don't know that's extremely embarrassing. Scandalous, I presume. So I ask you.
Well, there was no scandal. There was none. Nothing.
Oh, fine. You don't have to get all hard about it. Since there's no scandal whatsoever, then we have to just sit down, cross our fingers, and keep praying that your mother gets to understand. As if she's the problem.
So, madam, going by what your son has passed through, I don't think it would be fair to attribute every single misfortune that has happened to his excommunication. That won't be in line with the teaching of our Lord Jesus and the church.
Father, do you know what I have gone through because of Sylvester's actions?
Well, I don't know, madam. But you see, whatever it is, it can never be more than what our Lord Jesus passed through on the cross on the account of your actions and mine. So you see, we can't stand if all things were to be put into reckoning. Please, madam, forgive this boy and set his mind free. Let the joy of the Lord be your strength.
Father, please, can't he be readmitted into priesthood? Please, Father.
No, madam, please don't do that. Please, don't.
See, what you're doing now has no basis. Because Father here has no such authorities as to what you demand of him. Look, it's purely the church's decision and there's nothing he can do about it.
And besides, madam, I believe that Sylvester has come to accept the realities of where he now belongs. Please, don't push him around anymore. He has been pushed hard around already. Please, madam, wipe away your tears. God in his infinite knowledge will make all things well. It's alright.
And so I bore the pregnancy with the help of my mother, guiding and putting up with the challenges. It was a bit mild of experience, but the end of it was the heart of my growth. The birth of an undying tragedy for me and my entire household.
What actually happened?
Oh God, Auntie, did I had my baby? I was bleeding profusely. Oh God, so the nurse at the health center referred me to General Hospital here in the city. It was well running around for the blood. And other things prescribed by doctor that my mother was knocked, Auntie. She was knocked by a hospital.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
And that was all. That was all. My mom was gone. I was on the bed, almost giving up the ghost, waiting endlessly for her to come back. When I couldn't hold up any longer, I passed out. On my waking up, my mother was dead.
It's okay. It's okay. Stop crying.
See, I am not pained because Sly got me pregnant. That he tried to deny me. But he took advantage of my naivety. I am not pained because of all those things. I am pained because at the wake of all he has caused me, everything he caused me, my mother, my pride, my womanhood, he never was so concerned. That is why I am pained.
Chris, no, don't, Chris, wait.
Sylvester, look at what you have cost us. Look at the stigma, the degree of shame. Look at what the holy and prestigious church in the diocese has gone through for your sake. Just look at the scorn and the contempt. And you think it's something that one will just sleep over, wake up and pretend as if nothing happened? Sylvester.
Mom, what makes you think that this is entirely my fault in the first place?
Yes, it's your fault.
Bro, please, don't argue with Mom over this.
I'm not arguing. I'm just being judged unfairly here.
Fine, but not now.
No, let him argue it. Let him argue for all I care. I think all you should do is to go and pray for God's eternal mercy for your life. As for me, your mother, by his power and grace in my life, I have forgiven you of all the pains you've caused me.
Mom, it's okay. Look, Mom.
The shame, Sylvester.
It's okay. No, don't start, Mom. Don't start. It's okay. It's okay.
What didn't I go through for your sake? Do you want to remind me of the agonies I went through your father's death? Sylvester, do you want me to go there?
Mom, no. Please. He's sorry. He's not proud of all the things he has done. Please, Mom. Please forgive him. Please.
Ah, Sylvester.
Mom, I'm sorry. I really wish I was able to control the situation. But I couldn't. Mom, please forgive me. I'm sorry.
Please, Mom.
It's all the same that caused you.
Please, Mom, ask him to stand. He's sorry.
It's okay.
Please.
It's okay, my son. It's okay. I've forgiven you. I've forgiven you, my son. I've forgiven you. It's okay.
It's okay.
Catholic. Yeah, Father. That was so fast. I asked them here and they said you were taking your bath. So I just...
Oh, no, I've finished taking my bath ever since. I was just dressing up. I was just dressing up. All right. So how's the family?
You're all fine. We thank God for today.
Wow.
This one that you're calling me, I hope all is well.
No, there's no problem. There's this issue I want us to discuss. I've been thinking over it and I would like us to deliberate over it. By virtue of my vows as a priest and my position here as a parish priest, to commit a percentage of my income to the poor and needy. So I just remember that the children just wrote a common entrance exam some weeks ago. So I know some of them will have a problem with their fees. So I would like you to help me fish out some of them so we can assist them in furtherance of their education.
I'm overwhelmed, Father. I mean, you're the only person that I've seen. Did they try to revive the law or the vows?
No. Why do you ask?
Well, because, these days, not a lot of people keep to these vows. That's why I was surprised some of your colleagues don't keep to it.
By virtue as a priest, every priest is supposed to commit something to the poor, and the fact that my colleagues, you've not seen anyone done so. It's just that maybe they have decided not to make theirs public. The Bible admonishes that we should commit 1/10 of our salary.
You see, Father, why I'm saying the thing is that some of your colleagues, you have to admonish them. Tell them to do like you do. Let them do your own footstep. Because, some of these women who contribute their widow's mite in the church are not doing it because they have much, but they're doing it for the upkeep of the parish.
Mr. Ekeh, yeah. You are a catechist, remember?
I know.
Let us not dwell in examining someone else's conscience, but instead our own conscience. Let's leave judgment for God.
All right.
And then please note this. If you give your offering, you give it to God. Don't look at who is using it and who is not using it. Please do it. Don't forget, please.
No, I will. Yeah, as soon as I go out, man, I will begin to look for those people who, you need this kind
Please do, because it's time for school to resume. It's coming up soon. September is coming up.
Thank you so much. I mean, it is me that you're doing good.
Catechist.
Thank you, Father.
That's the family.
Thank you.
But there's food though if you're interested.
No, Father, what you have given to me is food enough. I mean, if you give scholarship to even one person in the community, it is food enough for me.
But you could do it with some drinks now.
Father, please, next time. Thank you, Father.
Okay, no problem. I take care, my regards to the family.
Hi, baby. Where have you been? What's wrong? Nothing, my love. I actually went to see some friends.
Friends?
Oops, my bad. Perhaps I didn't tell you I've been making lots and lots of friends, and I basically wanted to surprise you today, so I came home with one. Someone I'm certain that you'd love to see.
Okay, where is she?
Sure, of course. Babe, why don't you come in? Let's see if my fiancé knows you, or perhaps maybe he wants to meet you. Come in. Well, my lovely. So you do know her. Looks like you've met her before. You know her, don't you?
Sweetie, just calm down.
Don't you freaking ask
ask me to calm down! You cancer! Beast! Liar! Animal! That's what you are!
Listen.
Don't you dare touch me!
Please, just calm down. Just calm down. If
shut up! Get away from me!
Baby.
It's okay. Sorry, take it easy. It's okay.
If honestly, I feel really terrible. I never meant to hurt you in any way. I guess I lost it. I freaked out. I thought that the man who put you in such terrible predicament is the one calling me love. It freaks me out to even see him call me love. I'm sorry. Honestly, I am.
Auntie, this was why I refused to go with you at the first place. This is just why, because nobody knows what seeing him has just reminded me. And I know what it took me. I had to make a hard decision to forget everything about Sly. But now, just look at me, Auntie. The whole wound is fresh. Everything is just here, Auntie. Everything is here.
Sweetie, honestly, it wasn't intentional for me to open any old wounds, whatever. I just wanted to hear the truth from him. I wanted to see it in his eyes. I wanted to be sure that he does know you. And that I saw. Perhaps I went too far. Maybe I was selfish. But honestly, I am sorry. You can't imagine how far I'll be willing to go to get revenge for you. That's to show you how sorry I am.
Auntie, I don't want any revenge. I've put everything about Sly in the hands of God long time ago. Auntie, let God be my judge. Let Yahweh be my judge, Auntie. I don't want any vendors.
Put yourself together. Please, stop crying. Everything is fine.
I'm sorry. I really hate to cause you any pain. I'm sorry.
Hello? Is this Kanayo? Good. I've been looking for your number all over. Oh, you recognize my voice? Yes. This is Sylvester. Sly, Father Sly. Yes, it's me. Now, I am not interested in your pleasantries, okay? Keep it to yourself. I've been looking for your number to ask you one question. And don't lie to me. Why did you have to lie about Ifunanya and the baby? Yes, but that's not what I was told, God damn it! You said that she and the child died on the day of her delivery. That's not what I was told. No, now you are saying that it was rather the mother that died? What? How can you play with such information? So who distorted the information? Look, listen, I'm not done with this conversation. I will call you back. Hey, baby. Don't touch me. I will not hurt you again. I just found out something I need to tell you.
You have nothing to say to me, Sly. If you had anything to say to me, you'll have said it to me before now.
I told you what I told you because that was the information given to me then.
Go to hell! Sly, just go to hell with your explanations. I warned you. I warned you from the very start, but you wouldn't listen. I told you, you didn't belong where you were going. You just didn't belong there, but you wouldn't listen.
Listen to me, I told you
You
that...
freaking told me nothing!
Can I talk?
No, you can't talk! Because you told me nothing about the girl and her child! You told me nothing! You lied to me that you quit priesthood just to make me feel like you listened to my advice after all.
No.
You lied! Oh, shut up! Just go to hell.
Listen.
Go! Go to hell!
I just found out something I need to tell you!